Good morning, students. As we all know that due to COVID-19 situation, some of the topics are omitted from the syllabus. So in today's video, I will explain you in detail that which topics are omitted from the syllabus according to the state board. So today I will display in detail the topics of information technology, IT. The subject code of the IT is Science 97. So let's start with this. Some of the portions are marked as non-evaluative part according to the state board. So they have made following changes and they have omit that part from the syllabus just for the session 2020-21 because of COVID-19. So first of all, they have made changes in the third unit JavaScript. Your third unit is JavaScript and they have omitted three topics from the JavaScript: math object, date object and array object. Now you don't have to study in detail on these topics because these topics are non-evaluative part. So as this is non-evaluative part, these topics will not be considered for the final exam. Next is they have made changes in fourth unit, emerging technologies, and they have omitted the AI section, artificial intelligence section only. They have omitted that part. In the fifth unit, server-side scripting language, PHP, they have omitted these three parts: PHP associative array, multi-dimensional array and form connectivity with database. Now after that, I will show you in detail related to these topics that these are not in your syllabus as of now and you don't have to spend lot of time on these topics. So I will explain you in detail by taking example from your book. So in this video, I will show you in detail that which topic are now not in your syllabus. So let's start with this. This is your index of your book. So there are total 6 units: web designing, search engine optimization, JavaScript, emerging technologies, server-side scripting, e-commerce and e-governance. Students, I have made a chart on the right hand side to indicate that in which of the units there are changes and in which unit there is no change. So in the first unit is advanced web designing. There is no change in this unit. This unit is as it is. So I have written here no change in the first unit. Your second unit is search engine optimization. There is again no change in this unit. This unit is as it is. First unit and second unit is as it is. You have to study the unit in detail form. There is no change in this unit. Third unit is advanced JavaScript. There is a change in this unit, advanced JavaScript. Now after discussing the index, I will also show you that which topics are omitted from this unit, JavaScript unit. So there is change in JavaScript unit. Next is emerging technologies, where we have studied IoT, cloud computing, artificial intelligence and 5G. There is also a change in this unit. Unit number 5th is server-side scripting language, PHP. There is also a change in PHP unit. Unit number 6 is e-commerce and e-governance. There is again no change in this unit. So as you have total 6 units in IT, there is no change in unit number 1, unit number 2 and unit number 6. There are changes in unit number 3, unit number 4 and unit number 5. So I will show you what are the changes. So the first unit is advanced web designing. You have to study the whole unit in detail. There is no change in this unit. Next unit is, second unit is search engine optimization. Again, in this unit, there is no change. You have to study the entire chapter. Now, unit number third. Unit number third is advanced JavaScript. There are some changes in this unit, so I will explain you in detail. So you have to study the introduction part, features of JavaScript, types of scripting language. You have to study all these topics as it is. There is no change in these topics. Switch statements, looping statements, while loop statements. So you have to study all these statements, break statement, continue statement. Now after that, we have studied window object. You have to study window object as it is. JavaScript events. In the JavaScript event, you have to study these events in detail. JavaScript built-in objects. You have to study string object as it is. There is no change in string object. Now the next, after the string object, we have studied math object. Now math object is not in your syllabus. They have discarded that part. So as the math function is omitted, now you don't have to study all these functions of math object. After that, they have also discarded date object. Date object means like where we have studied get date, get hours, minutes. So these topics like math object, date object are now not in your syllabus. Next is number object. You have to study number object. It is in your syllabus. After that, they have discarded array object. Array object, where you have studied these functions. So now you don't have to study array objects and program using array object. You don't have to study that part. So in unit number third, JavaScript, they have discarded three main sections. Three sections. I hope it is clear to all of you. The three sections which are not now in JavaScript are math object, date object, and array object. Now these topics are not in your syllabus. After that, the next unit is emerging technologies. In the emerging technologies, IoT topic is as it is, Internet of Things. You have to study this topic in detail. After that, cloud computing. You have to study cloud computing in detail. There is no change in this topic. And after that, they have omitted AI section, artificial intelligence. So as of now, you don't have to study this section, that what was artificial intelligence, subfields of AI, advantages of AI and disadvantages of AI. So you don't have to study AI topic in this unit. Unit number 4 is emerging technologies. In this unit, AI section is now omitted. You don't have to study that part, AI. So that was all about unit number 4. Now, unit number 5. Unit number 5 is PHP, server-side scripting language. So in this unit, you have to study introduction of PHP, features of PHP in detail. And after that, you have to study case sensitivity of PHP, variables of PHP, data types, control structures in PHP, if statement, looping statement. You have to study that part. You also have to study string functions of PHP. Now, they have omitted associative array and multi-dimensional array. In the PHP, we have studied PHP arrays, where we have studied there are three types of array: indexed array, associative array, multidimensional array. So now you have to study only one type of array, indexed array. Indexed array is still in your syllabus, and you have to study that part, indexed array. Indexed array was where we refer array by normal index value 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So earlier we have studied associative array and multidimensional array. As of now, you don't have to study associative array and multidimensional array. These are the omitted part of this section. So you have to study only indexed array, associative array, detail of associative array. Again, you don't have to study that part, associative array, and even you don't have to study this program of associative array. After that, PHP multidimensional array. This part is also omitted from the section, so you don't have to study PHP multidimensional array. So you have to study only one type of array, indexed array. Next part of PHP, what they have omitted is form connectivity with database. Form connectivity means how we can connect our form online with the database at the backend. So now they have omitted that part. So you don't have to study that part, how we can connect form with the database. So that's why I have marked it in this way. So this part is omitted from this unit, form connectivity with database. So again, you don't have to study this program where they have explained that how we can connect form. So this section is not in your syllabus now. Next is, this is again related to form connectivity. So you don't have to study this section. After that, you have to study simple SQL statements. What are the SQL statements? And the last topic is cookies and session. So you have to study cookies and session, and you don't have to study any part related to the connection. So students, I hope it is clear to you that what changes are made by the state board, as I have explained you in a very detailed way. After that, there is last unit, unit number 6, e-commerce and e-governance. Again, there is no change in this unit. You have to study all the unit in detail form as it is. There is no change in this unit. So that was all about the 6 units of the IT. So there are changes in 3 units, whereas 3 units are as it is. After that, there are some changes in the SOP. SOP means your practical session. So SOP is your practical section. Earlier, we had to perform total 12 practicals. I have taken also example of the earlier note that earlier student had to perform 12 total skill practicals, whereas he or she had to perform 5 practicals from the web designing, 4 from the JavaScript and 3 from the server side scripting. Now they have also changed that section. As of now, a student has to perform minimum 7 practicals. Maximum is up to you. You can perform 8, 9 and 10 practicals. But according to the state board, every student has to perform 7 practicals. I have not started the practical session yet, but I will start in the next coming days. So I will explain you in that video also that what practicals we have to perform. So here I am giving you brief information regarding, according to the change in the syllabus, now student has to perform only 7 minimum practicals. Only 7 minimum practicals. So this is the distribution that from the web designing. First unit, web designing, the student has to perform 3 practicals of SOP. SOP is given in your book, that what type of practicals you have to perform. These are according to the board, and we have to perform as it is, whatever programs are given by the board. So from the first unit, we have to perform any 3 practicals, and from the JavaScript unit, we have to perform only 2 practicals, and from server side scripting PHP, we have to perform again any 2 practicals. So ultimately we have to perform total 7 practicals. So students, that was all about what type of changes are made by the state board due to COVID-19 situation. So I hope it is clear to everyone. So that's all for today.